So, coming to the end of the year, many of us may be finding ourselves in that time and space where we are looking back at the goals and things that we set for the new year. We're doing a whole review, and we may be starting to think about the goals, resolutions that we're going to set for the next year.
Yeah, perhaps 2020 wasn't the year that everybody was expecting. But
Nope.
But before you guys get all ruffled up, we're here to give 3 steps to setting and achieving your goals for this new year.
Bang! 3 steps, 3 easy steps. What are they? 1. Identify. 2.
Quantify.
3. Execute.
So, firstly, identify. We have to first see, what is the problem that we're striving to resolve.
Usually when you're setting a goal, you're going to look at something that, hey, this was a problem in this past year, or this is something that I want to improve on. Whether it's going to be weight loss, whether you're going to grow in some aspect of your life. I want to write a book. I want to get in better shape.
I want to code my new website for this year.
What are you doing?
Just creating my own website here. Just have to quickly group some of these infos together.
That's not.
Stop! Just get out of my room!
Whether you're going to be a programmer, whether you're going to do 100 pull-ups every day, or you decide that I'm going to be a jack of all trades. I'm going to try it all the hobbies that are out there. I'm going to master everything this year. That's my resolution. Except for that. So you may ask, how do you practically identify some goals and resolutions that you want to follow through the end of the year? And we're going to give you some practical steps. First, write down 10 goals. 10 different things that you want to achieve in this new year. Whether it's something stemming from your heart, you're thinking, hey, I want to take up cooking. I want to become a better photographer. I want to lose some weight, or I want to gain some weight. Once you've written them down, what do you do next?
And then you have to prioritize. You're not obviously just going to write down 10 things and hope to achieve them all. It's just not realistic.
You want to take them and put them in the order most important to the least. Whether it's going to be spending more time with the family, whether it's going to be ministering in church or volunteering, whatever it is, identify the top goals.
And then once you've identified your top goals, unfortunately, you're going to have to cross some things out.
Once you've prioritized your list, what you want to do is erase everything except for the top 2 or 3 goals. Because what happens if you don't?
You get gassed out.
You get gassed out. You're going to find that come the end of 2021, I didn't achieve any of these things that I wanted to do.
This is all vanity!
I thought the dead who are already dead more fortunate than the living who are still alive. Yet better than both is he who has not been born.
This is all vanity. You spread yourself a little too thin. You have all of your fingers in 10 different buckets and you're trying to do everything at once. It's not going to get you anywhere.
It's not. So, now that we've identified where we're actually trying to go, now we need to quantify.
Step number 2, quantify. Goals without metrics are just dreams.
Now that we've identified what we're actually going to do, now we need to quantify how we're going to get there.
You identified a goal, whether you want to lose some weight, or you want to become the world's best author. You want to write a book. All right, cool. How are you going to do that?
We've identified the what. Now we need to see the how. How are we going to achieve
the when?
this?
How many? You need to say for yourself, okay, I'm not just going to write a book, but how am I going to achieve these steps? You need to decide, hey, I'm going to take every single week of this year, and every week I'm going to write 1,000 words. But when are you going to actually do it? Is it going to be on a Tuesday? Is it going to be on a Wednesday? Do you have work? Do you have other priorities that you need to think about and schedule? Once you've identified those different aspects, you need to put it in your planner. Write it down. Put it in your calendar. Schedule some notifications and things so that they pop up and say, hey, it's Duolingo, it's time to study French.
Oftentimes we tend to make a whole bunch of goals but never actually write it down. write your stuff down, and preferably write it down in your journal, where it's going to be a lot easier to execute, which is our last step.
Leads to our last step. Execute. This is the most difficult part oftentimes because you actually have to get up and actually go do it. You've written down your goals and your resolutions, but now you need to actually go and do them. Your work's not done. You can't say, hey, I did a great job. I wrote 2 different things that I'm going to achieve this year.
Yeah. Thus far, you've done the talking. Now it's time to walk the walk.
And this may be the most difficult part because we are oftentimes looking for motivation. We're looking for inspiration or passion to drive us. But this is where you need to develop a discipline where you're going to get up every single day. Whether you're going to fail one day, you're not going to stop there. You're going to keep going. You're going to remember, hey, I set these resolutions. I wrote them down. I have them in my calendar. If I fail, I'm going to keep going. I won't beat myself up. What helps, other than writing it down, is
finding yourself an accountability partner.
Whether it's going to be your significant other, your spouse, whether it's going to be a close friend of yours, whether you decide that you're going to shout it out from the rooftops to all of your Instagram followers, bot or not, letting somebody else in is going to put something in your head, hey, I need to be accountable towards these people. I can't let myself lose face. I can't let them down because it's one thing to be your own boss. It's a difficult thing. Being accountable to somebody else is much easier. So find an accountability partner.
So, 3 easy steps to setting and achieving your goals in 2021.
Identify.
Quantify.
Execute. What are you waiting for? Go do it. This is where you need to this is where you need to I can't speak today.
Identify.
Identify.
Bang. Quantify. And execute.
Identify. Quantify. Execute. That's 6. Find yourself an accountability partner.
Yes.
Find yourself an accountability partner.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Find yourself an accountability partner. Let's reshoot that one.